Hey, what's going on, beautiful jellyfish? It's Tracy. Thank you so much for hanging out, and today I'm going to be doing a video on what is in my bag for GP Austin. I live in Austin, which is super, super awesome, and there's I want to say this is the first ever GP in Austin. I could be wrong, but typically there's events in like Dallas is kind of like the place. Dallas is about 3 hours or so for me, and I do want to go to like future events in Dallas and stuff. 2020 is just a really crazy year. Like my wedding, my brother's wedding, is just a lot going on, but I do want to go to future events, and even outside of Texas as well. I definitely want to travel, but 2020 is a little bit crazy. We're also going to Italy, so I'm really excited in December. So that's really exciting. But anyways, I wanted to do this video showing on my backpack, and if you guys want, when I go to an event that's maybe like not where I'm from, because obviously I'm packing very differently. We're only going for one day on Saturday. I'm filming this the day before, and I got this ready for you guys because I wanted to show you what, also ready for myself too, because like I'm gonna need this prepped, and I wanted to kind of show you guys like what I'm gonna take on on this event. Obviously, again, if I'm in a different state and things like that, my bag is going to look a little bit different because I'm bringing, you know, more things with me and stuff. I don't have snacks in here, and I don't think, based on what we're doing, because we're going to be downtown, so we're going to get lunch and stuff, and then dinner after, so, like, I don't think I'm going to need any type of snacks because, like, I just don't think I'm going to need to. I think our meals are going to be pretty big, but, yeah, this is everything. So this is my bag. This is actually my work bag. It's a backpack, which I really, really like. And this is just from Vera Bradley, if you just happen to like this. I really like it. I think it's really bright and colorful, but I do use this for work. So I took all my work stuff out, and I wanted to do this because this backpack is like really nice, like quality, and it's just like I wanted to have like a backpack, because the typical bag that I have, and I will be doing a video on what is in my bag that I bring to like F&M, it looks totally different because I have a lot more, well, I have a lot, like, just basically like my decks and things like that, but, like, this is more of, like, a catch-all, like, everything, but it's also, like, it's a duffel bag, and I thought for, like, sake of ease of, like, movement and stuff, I thought a backpack would be the best, so that was kind of my rationale. Two things that are not in here, but I'm obviously going to be taking. The first is my water bottle, my Hydro Flask, because Visco Girls Save the Turtles, something, I don't know, my 4th graders talked about it, I don't know, but anyways, of course, I have a water bottle because I'm always drinking water, and it is super important to stay hydrated, and it is very easy to forget about that when you're in the hustle and bustle of an event, so I'm always making sure to, like, constantly drink water. You guys know I'm into that. So then I, of course, have my phone because, like, yeah, I'm gonna have my phone with me. Cool, so now let's get into this. So first we start with the main pouch. I'm actually gonna start with these, like, 2 smaller pouches here. So the first pouch is my makeup bag, and I just have like some basic like stuff in here. So I have like lens cleaner for my glasses. Oh, my glasses too, but those are like over there. And then I have some tissues because tissues are really important. Some little lotion in case my hands get dry. You know, I never use lotion in my bag. Why do I keep fooling myself into thinking I'll use it? I don't. And then I have some extra pens just like in case. So this is kind of like my, I actually just have this for my purse. So it's just like just in here, and it has like my initials, which is really cool. So I have that. And then that's in like this first pouch right here. And then there's like the second pouch, which kind of gets like, it doesn't really fit as much stuff because it's like the main compartment kind of goes into it, but I have my chapstick, I have a Sharpie in case I'm like signing any cards, which would be really cool if that like happens. That'd be like really rad. But then I have chapstick and then my lip products to touch up because, you know, your girl likes lipstick, so, you know, you guys like never see me with makeup on. I do wear makeup to work. It's just because I film on the weekends and I don't wear makeup on the weekends because I don't do anything. It's like, I'm not going to wear makeup to like chill while I'm playing video games. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So, cool. And now hopping into all of these stuff in here. This is actually not super heavy, which is great. I also work out, so I feel like a lot of weight is like, might not seem like a lot. You know what I mean? So, the first thing I have is my playmat, of course. And then I have a note that says, draft is the best format. Do nothing, not commander. Things Magic players say. There is no hope with dopey commander. So this was my friend Robbie, who works in my LGS. Made a sanctum, and he did that, and I think it's hilarious, so I kept it on. And it's just like, he just like taped it, so it's sticky notes. Probably stay on there for the rest of my life. I have my Tassipur playmat, of course. This thing is like, this is probably one of my favorite things that I own. Like, you know, just like something you get, and you're just like, wow, I've had this for years, and like, it's just, I love this. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've had this for years. I'm pretty sure I've had that since like 2015, maybe even, no, I think 2015 sounds right. That's what I have. The next thing I have, this is new, you guys have not seen this. This is my new binder, and God, got the pink. They probably didn't have purple. Purple's my favorite color. But I got this. This is my new binder, and if you guys saw my bunch of my 12 days on TGS videos, I talked about how my binder was really, really cluttered. I don't know what brand this is, so I am really sorry about that. The front just has this little red thing, and it says protection. I don't know. This is, like, really nice. It's, like, velvety and smooth. But anyways, this is my trade binder. This thing is wonderful, by the way. This thing is so, like, it holds just such a good amount of cards, but it's not overwhelming. This holds 160 cards, but that's to say, like, if I put a card in, like, every single one. So there's 160 of these, like, let me go to the back. There's 160 things of these. But I do have some multiples of cards, so it holds more. I really love this thing. It's really nice and compact, but it holds all of my more expensive cards, which is just, like, absolutely incredible. Or more expensive than $1, because you guys know I bulked, and that was, like, so great. I got, like, $27, and it was, like, awesome. Which part of it I used to buy this. It was an awesome day. Okay, the next thing I have in my bag is this thing. You guys have seen this if you've been following me for a while. I love this thing. I don't know if they make products like this anymore. This is from Ultra Pro, and I actually got this for free a really, really long time ago, and I love this product. This is always in my F&M bag, and basically what it is it's like it holds like two 60 count kind of like boxes. So the first thing I have here is this Dragon Shield box, and in it I have three things. Such a liar, Tracy. Get your life together. Okay, so I have three things in here. Two of them kind of go together. So the first thing I have is a bunch of Oblivion rings in case I do meet any of you guys or anything, and anyone does want a card. I have Oblivion rings. I have Mana Wars, like, 2, but I want to go through my Oblivion rings first, and then I'll go with the Mana Wars. So, okay, the next thing, these two things go together. So basically there's going to be artists that are coming, which is so exciting because honestly, getting card signed is one of my favorite parts of a GP. When I went to Vegas, it was like one of the best things, getting cards signed. And then when I went to GP Pittsburgh, that was like one of my favorite parts, was like getting to meet the artists and stuff. So what I did is I have two artists that I'm really, really excited to meet. The first is Randy Gallegos and the second is RK Post. I've actually met RK Post before and I've gotten some cards signed by him. So pretty much what I have is I have 3 cards for Randy Gallegos. So I have 2 Soul Wardens and a Sprite Noble. These are all foil, which was really exciting. So those are the 3 cards that I'm getting signed for him. And then I have RK Post. So I have some Phyrexian Reclamation, some Thought Vessels, and a Victory's Herald, which I really, really love that card. So basically these are all the cards that I have for him, for these artists to sign. And then what I did is I have this little sticky note, and then I have all of the decks that I took these cards out of so that I don't get confused, because I pretty much know, like, this isn't a lot of cards, but when I went to Vegas, I got like 30 cards signed and it was pretty crazy. This is like 10 or 8 or so. This like really isn't that many, but just in case, I just want to make sure I'm putting them back in like the same decks, because Phyrexian Reclamation is a pretty generic card. Like I could put this in like everything, and I have it in the majority. Like I have 3. I have it in like a lot of my decks. I don't have it, actually, I learned today in Zombies, and I need to get one for Zombies because it's really good, because it's, like, super great with recursion. But anyways, I did this so that I can check, and then these are all I did is keep them in their perfect fits, and then what I did is I, took the sleeve, and I just kept it in the deck box of the deck that belonged to. So that's, like, a tip. That was, like, something that was really helpful. So I have this. And then I have this other section. I'm actually just going to take this out with one of the, anime girls. If you guys know what this is from, can you tell me? Because I want to know, and I've had this thing for a while. I have a lot of stuff in here. This is pretty much, this doesn't really change. This is, again, something like, this is not something that I bring around everywhere, but like this is something that pretty much stays. So the first thing I have is a list of cards that I have gotten recently that are in foil. So when you guys see my hauls, these are all the cards that I pull, because I do get a lot of cards and I have a lot of decks, and it's really hard for me to keep track of it. So I do keep this on this little note, and that really, really helps me stay organized. The next thing I have are all of my tokens. I have mainly the Star City Games creature collections because those are my favorite, my Bitter Blossom tokens. And then I have my awesome one from Inkling Customs. These are awesome. I'm actually going to meet her and I'm really excited. So I really like her. And then I just have some extra sleeves just in case this is like a really good idea. It's like always keep like extra sleeves on you, because these, if I like get a card that's like expensive or something like that, but these are the sleeves that I keep on me so I can like put them in there. And then in this little bag here, what I have first are perfect fits, of course. I have those at the forefront because, again, if I ever have a really expensive card, I want to put it in a perfect fit, and then I'll put it in a sleeve too. And then I have all of the extra sleeves. So I use Dragon Shield mats. Knock on wood, I haven't had a Dragon Shield mat break on me. But just in case they do, I have my extra sleeves here. So that is what I have in that pouch, and all the things that I have in here. Love that. The next thing I have is my notebook, and this is how I like to keep track of life totals. I think boogie boards are great if that's what you're into. Those are the ones that you, I don't know, they're like, not dry erase. I don't know how to explain what a boogie board is. Like, I literally don't know how to explain that. But anyways, I use notebooks. That's just the preferred style. I've been using notebooks for a while. D20s can just get knocked over. I've done a whole, I don't remember what video it was, but I think it was like some video on like becoming a better Magic player, and I talked about how you just kind of need to keep track of life totals with this if you're in like competitive Magic, when you're playing EDH, whatever. But anyways, even in EDH, this is how I keep track of my life totals. And I have my pen. Pentel Energel Liquid Gel Ink. And it's purple. Favorite color. This is cats wearing berets. This is probably going to be the best part of this video. So if you want to X out for the rest of it, I completely understand. But they're cats wearing berets. My roommate Gracia got this for me, and I love it. And this is actually my old sheet of paper. So once I finish this, I will be using cats wearing berets in this notebook. And I'm very excited because... Don't you want a cat wearing a beret? Some of you probably don't like cats, and that is truly disappointing. I love cats and ducks. It's not a competition. They're both great. Okay, the next thing I have is a 60 count dice pouch. What? Oh, I forgot dice. Oh my god, I gotta go grab that. Okay. Anyways, unrelated, but the next thing I have is sleeves. So I'm going to be doing the two-headed giant on Saturday, which I'm really, really excited about. So I have, again, Ultra Pro mats. These are, I don't know, what is this color? Turquoise, maybe? I don't know. But anyways, I didn't count these out, but this looks like it should be enough, hopefully. I might grab more because I'm kind of paranoid, so I just don't want, like, I want to make sure that I have everything. And the last two, oh no, I sorry, it lied. There's more stuff. Wow, this is like the bag that keeps on giving, kind of like Mary Poppins. I have two EDH decks with me, so I brought Tasigur and Alila. I don't know if I'm going to be playing any EDH, to be honest. This is just kind of like a, if I play EDH, I play. If I don't, I don't kind of thing. And I just brought two decks. So again, I brought Tasigur and Alila because they're both some of my more competitive decks, I would say. Tasigur is like my baby, and I do really, really enjoy playing Leland. I think this deck is really, I've said it before, like, it's very fair, but it's very, like, it's very aggressive, and it just does what it does very well. So I brought these two. This is the Ultra Pro deck box. I don't know what these are called. I actually don't really, this is really big and bulky to me. I much prefer these. There's like a size difference, as you can see. But this is Tasigur. It's my baby, so it's like, it's okay. And then I have this Ultimate Guard deck box. This just like, I don't know, plastic, whatever material. But this is what I was talking about. So I have my commander, and then I have the sleeve, because one of the cards, the Sprite Noble, was from this deck. So I have this and in there. Cool. Okay, the next thing I have is my dice pouch, and this is like super big for the amount of dice that I have, because this is like what it fills to, and so I have like all of this room left. In my Ultimate Guard Super Hive, I actually have a little thing of dice where I keep the majority of the dice that I use on the regular basis, but honestly, it's in the Ultimate Guard Super Hive, and I'm not bringing that because I just don't need to. So I just have this dice pouch, and this is like fine. Again, it's just bigger for what I need. I wish this was like honestly a little bit smaller, but I have that. And the last thing I have is my wallet. Of course I have my wallet, but even more than that, I have cash in this wallet because I need to make sure that I tip my artists, and you should make sure you do this too. If you go to an event and you buy cards from your artist, you buy prints, anything like that, give them a tip. Even if they do not charge for getting cards signed, please make sure you give them a tip. It is a lot of money to travel for events, and honestly, a lot of the artists probably don't get a good portion of it back. So make sure you're bringing nice tips for your artists. I'm only going to be going to the two. Well, I lied. I'm going to be going to Inkling Customs as well. So I'm going to be going to 3, which I'm really excited about. And then honestly, there might be some more, which would be kind of cool. But if they're not listed. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really necessarily aware, but I am, that's like always something that like, someone told me to do that, and they were like, make sure you always tip your artist. So I'm going to be running to the bank so that I can grab some cash, so I make sure I do that. And that's like a really, really big piece of advice I would give you is always make sure you do that. They work super hard and their art is just stunning, and it's like one of my favorite parts of the game. It truly is, and it just, like, the cards would just literally be nothing without the art, to be honest. Like, it wouldn't, it's so much a part of the game. So always make sure you do that to show your appreciation. And I always go into the intention of, like, I'm assuming they're gonna cost money. Not usually a lot. Some artists don't really it's not really expensive to get cards signed. But, like, even so, it doesn't really matter. It's just, like, always something that I like to do. So, that's it. That's everything that is in my bag. Yeah, this thing holds a lot. Oh my god, there's, like, an extra pouch back here. Why have I never known about this? I've had this bag for a really long time. What is going on? Well, this is pretty rad. Can my wallet fit in this? Probably not. Is it on the floor? Oh my god, what? Oh, my life's a hot mess. I can't even. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's been the week after break, and it is just, woo! Week after break, we had 2 weeks off, and I'm just like, ooh, teacher life, like, ooh, I'm tired. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so you can see more quality content, like me discovering that there was a pocket inside my backpack that I didn't know about, because, you know, and Kat's wearing berets. So, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.